last year, Kim Kardashian was robbed while she was in a Paris hotel. She was bound, put in a bathtub, and millions of dollars worth of her jewelry were stolen. Now it turns out that several people, actually about 17 people, have been arrested as suspects in this crime. One of those individuals is her limo driver. So there was some speculation indicating that this was an inside job because the hotel that she was staying at was, you know, a very private hotel. It doesn't even have a name. And so many were wondering, okay, well, how is it that these people found Kim Kardashian? How did they get to her so easily? And how did they manage to steal all of this jewelry? Well, we don't know for sure, but the limo driver has been arrested for having some connections, allegedly having some connections to it. So I thought that update was interesting. And the reason why I'm bringing it up is because aside from it having to do with Kim Kardashian, it shows you that fame and fortune is not the greatest thing in the world, okay? I don't envy her. I would not want her life. Imagine having this happen to you, and then who do you trust after this, right? If it's proven that her limo driver is the person who gave this information to the robbers and somehow benefited from this himself, how terrible is your existence where you have to worry about everyone around you doing this type of nasty stuff to you?
Yeah, so 2 quick points about this. One is about this particular story. A lot of people thought it was a conspiracy theory for her to get more attention. Now, I don't blame them because they're the boy who cried wolf, right? Give me attention, give me attention, give me attention. Oh, my porno tape that was really well shot and lit by professional camera people was leaked. Oh no, golly gee, how dare you give me all that attention? So then when stuff like this happens, they've lost credibility and some people don't believe them. But it's, as we always say in every story, right? Hey, it depends, and you have to use human judgment. So sometimes the Kardashians do make up stories, and sometimes they don't. Sometimes the government tells the truth, and sometimes they don't. So you've got to use judgment to figure out what is what. So not every conspiracy theory is true, and not everyone is false. So in this case, no, she didn't participate in it, as you can tell from this investigation. And now finally, secondly, to Anna's point about fame and fortune, I hear you, man. It's unnerving.
Yeah.
Right? So I have a tiny, minuscule part of it. Like I'm at a blackjack table, and guys at the table know me. So then I'm like, oh, now I gotta watch everything I do and yada yada. And so they actually help me because then I lose less money. Okay, but for her, it is overwhelming, and she can't trust anybody because she has so much money. Was it an inside job? Of course. How the hell did they know exactly where she was staying, etc.? Then you begin to question everyone, and you get paranoid. And for her, since she's just a celebrity, it's not that relevant to the rest of us. But that also happens to people in power, like Trump. And so then you develop more of a paranoid personality, which is understandable given the circumstances.
Absolutely, that's understandable.
Right, but when you have people in power who are paranoid, it's a little bit more dangerous. So, if you're rooting for fame and fortune, I hear you, brother. I haven't been able to pay the rent from time to time, and that's when you root for fame and fortune. And so it's super, super understandable. But be careful what you wish for. Sometimes you just might get it. Become a TYT member and get all of our shows, including the ones only members see: Old School, Aggressive Progressive, our post games, TYT Classics, and you even get the interviews before anyone else does. TYTnetwork.com/join.